Yo, 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 yo. Good
Chris,
morning. What's up? What's up? Good,
morning.
good morning. Good morning. All the note takers. Here comes all the artificial intelligence. Here comes the robots. Didn't anybody watch that movie with Will Smith? We all know how
Yeah.
this is going to end.
iRobot.
Sarah O'Connor is rolling in her grave right now, going, I can't believe you are all trusting these robots, man. So I was just on a great go-to-market training with a new client that came on the platform. And at the end of it, he goes, and here's what he said, Alex. He goes, "Hey, Chris." And I was like, oh, here it comes. He goes, "Have you ever thought about building an AI tool that we can go into and ask it a question and it gives us the answer?" And I said, hell yeah, man. I'm way ahead of that. He
Yep.
goes, really? I go, yeah. I've got 978 contractor questions that I've been accumulating over the years that are in this thing that is going to be called Hey Chris AI, where you can go to a page and you can ask me, a question, and I answer you through AI. I'm trying to get rid of myself. I am trying to fire me so I can go snowboard and get out of this computer.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
That's
So
awesome.
it's been a great day. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 17th installment of Insider Training with Chris Scoville. Holy cow. Real excited about this. Glad you're here. This is recorded and it is put into the new school. Let's see. Hey, Chris, want to skip having click allow recording for everybody? See, right there, Jeff's notator is talking to me right now. So this is recorded, and then I put it inside of school, SKOOL. If you don't have school, email Alex at improveify.com. And Alex will send you the invitation to come on over to school, our new university that we're building. All of these are housed in there so you and your team can go back and watch other videos. Now that football is gone, you've got Sundays back. So you can go and watch all these crazy videos that I've done. So let me share the deck. Slideshow. Alex, make sure you can see this. Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, perfectly.
Sweet. Let me grab a pretzel cigar. So, so I'm excited about this one. Can't tell. I built this one at 4 o'clock this morning. I've been real busy. My wife, she's the boss, is on vacation in the Bahamas. And she left me here all alone with the dogs and the house. And I had Chinese food last night. Like, I'm really living up the bachelor life. Went to bed at 8 o'clock. Anyway, I'm real excited about this training. And here's the reason why. We're going to talk about the deal desk. Yeah, it's got its own phone now, baby. The deal desk and how you, if you've been following me on social media, I keep talking about this on what it is and how do you use it? What is it for? I don't get it, Chris. Deal desk, why are you nuts? Yeah, I'm crazy. That's why I built the damn thing. Because I want to help you help more customers and clients and homeowners at the point of sale get approvals. Okay? That's why I built the deal desk. So we're going to talk about that today. The next thing we're going to talk about is what happens, what do I do, and how do I talk about a decline? Oh my God, it's the worst thing in the world. No, it's not. A decline is the fastest way to get you to someone else's yes. What do you mean? Like, if we can't do the deal and the lender can't do the deal, then it can't be done. But what's the process? And how do we find out and make sure that it's a real decline? We're going to talk about that today. It's super important because you need to know what's going to happen. Not all of your customers are going to get approved. It just is what it is. Like, I've got a 375 credit score. I had a bankruptcy 6 months ago. I'm 17 payments behind on my mortgage lights. That person is not going to get approved. So what do we do when that happens? Okay, good. That's what we're talking about today. Using the deal desk, handling credit declines, and scripting and all that cool stuff. So this video is recorded and it's put into school. What else? The deck that I'm presenting that has scripts on it for you to share with your team and practice is also inside of school. So you'll have this video that I speak to, and you'll also have the deck to refer to. Cool, let's go. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts, Mr. Smith. If you say this Winston Churchill quote to your customer when they get declined, prepare to get thrown out of the house. My point is this. Look, even if you feel like the decline is the final end of the world, no, it's not. We're going to talk about today how we might be able to go get them approval. So it's not fatal, but we have the courage to ask the next question to see if we can get them approved. I know, I'm nuts. You're like, this is supposed to be finance training, Chris. Why do you always grab these quotes? I have no idea. This is me. This is why you guys paid me the big bucks. That's why you're with us as a client. Oh my goodness. What is the objective? Well, this is pretty simple. Get more approvals. What is the Impruvify Deal Desk? Okay, so after being in this industry for like a really long time, we don't need to establish the fact that I've been doing this since 1993. I worked for different lenders, and I realized there was a lot of holes in the boat, and communication is the most important thing in life because that's how wars start, with a lack of communication, and that's how divorces happen, lack of communication. So I think it's all fair to agree that if we can communicate with somebody out there somewhere, we might be able to help more people. The Deal Desk. That's why I created this. So dedicated team, which is me and my team here at Impruvify to help you get more approvals, structure financing jobs, troubleshoot issues, close more jobs. I don't know if you know this, but we have an entire mortgage team here at Impruvify that can do reverse mortgages, 203K, cash out refinances, personal loans. We have an entire team at Purple Apple Loans within Impruvify to help you with deals that can't get done unsecured and secured. That's why I built the Deal Desk, because I've handled 27 of them since I opened it. Are they all getting approved? No. But is my team doing everything possible to get them approved? Yes. So we're available to help you in real-time situations. I'm going to share the information with you today, how to get to it. Text, call, chat, email. The landing page is going to be live today. We worked on that this morning at 4:30 a.m. So you've got all these different ways to reach out to us to get more help. And I'm going to explain the flow on when you would reach out to the Deal Desk. Now, of course, my suggestion in my training today is always go unsecured lending first. Unsecured lending first. Why, Stephanie? Because it's closed loop funding. I'm going to protect the funds that come to my company. They can't take the funding and go to Chucky and the Truckee. I get paid directly to my ACH account. I can go in the portal and fund the loan. I can see what they're approved to. We always go with unsecured first. If there's an objection, hey, Chris, yeah, that's cool, bro. I don't want an unsecured loan. I'm thinking about doing a massive home improvement project in addition to the air conditioner or the roof. I want to do a kitchen and bath. Then maybe perhaps we would take him to the secured loan solution that we have. Impruvify.com/HILOAN, HILOAN. Secured loan, where we can do an equity pull, a home equity line of credit on their house. So in the order of importance, it's unsecured, secured, holy cow, Chris, I don't know what to do. I'm lost, Deal Desk. Or last week, I closed an $80,000 deal for Danny Chavez in Colorado, GCCS, $80,000 home improvement project. His customer worked for Bank of America, and he had questions on the 12-month same as cash. I got on the phone with him. 3 minutes later, he signed the docs. Now, he could have called Allison or Susan. They called the Deal Desk, and we closed it while I was eating a taco. Anyway, expert help in structuring deals. Hey, Chris, my customer's got a commercial project that's $75,000. Hey, let's take a look at it. Let's see if we can get it done. Does that mean that we're going to use a commercial project? No. I may use the equity in his house to pull the money out to do the commercial loan. But at least you have somewhere to call and ask for help. Increase approval rates, close more deals, overcome customers' financing objections, speed up funding and avoid delays. If we can help eliminate delays by communicating and getting deals funded for you through the deal desk, that's why I built this damn thing. When do you call it? When do you use it? Please don't call me at 3 a.m. I'm sleeping. I won't answer the call. Normal business hours. Come on. Text me, call me, email me. We'll figure it out together. But it's when you've actually exhausted all the other things. Don't just call the deal desk because I'll ask you, well, did you use your unsecured option first? No, I'm just calling you, Chris. Come on. It's a training opportunity. Unsecured, secured. We're going to go through the flow, right? Excellent. Good. Customers unsure or they're pushing back. I don't get it. And if we can't get the answer from your unsecured accounts, we're going to call the deal desk. I'll be able to answer it for sure. And I'm pretty nice to people. I might be mean to you, and I'm really mean to Alex, but I'll be very nice to your customers and answer their questions the best that I can. And I'll tell you what, if I don't know the answer, I'm going to tell them, great question, Mr. Smith. Let me get back to you. I'll call the lender right now for you because I have the ability on secured loans to reach out directly to the lender to get answers. I can even see the back end of the HELOC loans from the account manager to say, hey, why didn't this work? Why'd they get it declined? She'll tell me what the credit score is. She can't tell you. So that's why I built this. Unclear of the best loan option. If you got a tough one and they're like asking you questions about terms and this and that, you can't get it. That's a training opportunity. Let's call the deal desk. Facing credit challenges. That happens a lot when they're very questionable about what's going on in their life. I like it when consumers are super upfront with you. Here's something cool. I don't think I've ever talked about this much in training, but we'll do it right here, right now, because you're here. So back in the day when I used to sell in the home, I used to like to do a test question. Hey, Mr. or Mrs. Smith, we've got a consumer credit center here, and we've got the ability to get you some affordable financing solutions. So I can get you to the right, here's the question. So I can get you to the right lender. Give me an idea, like empathetic, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you kind of rate where your credit is? I just want to make sure I get you to the right lending solution. Empathetic, right? I'm asking a curious, empathetic question. They're probably going to be honest and say, hey, great, I'm proud of my 750 credit score. I know what it is. Or if somebody's been challenged, they may be empathetic back and say, geez, thank you so much for asking that. I went through a bankruptcy 6 months ago. I'm going through some tough times rebuilding my credit. So me empathetically may say, thank you for that, Mr. Smith. I appreciate it. Let me ask you another question. Was your wife on the bankruptcy? No, man, she's got her own credit. She's really good, but she doesn't work. Boom. Mrs. Smith is going to apply and use Mr. Smith's credit on the unsecured app because we can do that. That's why I like curious, empathetic questions. How would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? Use the inflection in your voice. It's a takeaway. Man, I'm a 10. I'm proud. Or, hey, thanks for asking. We don't really want to do 7 different applications and 7 different soft credit pulls. Let's ask the question sometimes. All right, cool. Real life success stories. We had a bankruptcy discharge that we got approved. That was a personal loan. We had a guy with mortgage lates. We did a reverse mortgage for them. So these are some of the scenarios. We took a residential HELOC to fund a commercial TPO. Like, oh, there it is. Okay, somebody else's AI's in here now. Like, we'll get creative. Hey, Chris, can you do commercial loans? Yes. Are they easy? No. They have to apply. I take it to my brokerage group. There's 17 different commercial lenders that we apply to. But at least we can do them. What's your minimum on commercial? 100,000 and up. Nobody's touching anything under 100. That's why we did the $75,000 HELOC for the guy's smaller commercial job. So these are the real success stories. It happens and it's working. So real excited. That's why we're here. That's why we're talking about the deal desk. This deck will be inside a school if you want the numbers, or if you want to jot them down now, feel free. 801-400-3832. That goes right here. Boop. Live chat is on the landing page. They're building that out today. That's real cool. I'm not sure where it goes yet. We'll find out. It's improveify.com/deal desk if you want to, live chat with me. or you can email me at dealdesk@improveify.com. So like, there's a whole bunch of different ways to get a hold of me here. All right. That's the way you get a hold of me. Hopefully you've taken a picture, jotted this down. The main thing is just get that number. Text is always the best, right? Like boop, 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 or call, hey, Chris, boom. And if I'm indisposed like I am right now, I'll call you back. I'll do the best I can, but I will call you back. All right. I want to switch gears. I want to talk about how to handle credit declines and different strategies and what we can do. Let's first talk about why somebody would get declined. Well, one of them, and the biggest one in the world, is what? It's credit scores. So some of our programs go from 550 and up. Some of our programs go from 600 and up. However, let me be very clear on credit scores. Just because somebody has a 601 FICO doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to automatically get approved. They can have a 601 credit score because they were an 850 last week, which means, holy cow, something's going on. 4 mortgage lates, charge-offs, all these late payments, like things could have happened in this person's life, unfortunately. So just because their credit score is X doesn't automatically approve them. Okay, that's good. High debt to income ratios. Well, if you're using Slice FNBO, we should always, and please pay attention to this, it's super important with Slice FNBO, First National Bank Omaha. Total annual gross household income of the applicants that are inside of the darn home, the husband, the wife, the mother-in-law. That should be stated on it to get you higher approvals. You wouldn't believe the amount of declines that I look at in our portal, and we don't get it updated like Susan does. That's why Susan wants you to reach out if you get a decline. She gets it right there. Boom, she can help you inside the portal. I get these 750 credit score, and it was declined, and I'm like, what the heck? And I look at the DTI, and it's 97%. That is a massive training opportunity for you. Thank God you're here. Because if the customer says, hey, I've got a great credit score. Hey, I make $1 million a year. That should be an approval. And if you get a decline, here's the steps. Mr. Smith, the fortunate thing with our lenders, they would have emailed you to let you know why you got declined. Can you check your email for me? And if it says obsessive debt obligation, you ask Mr. Smith, did you put total annual gross household income on the application? No, Chris. I put my weekly income of $1,000. Holy cow. Good news. It isn't a dead duck. We can apply in the morning. It can reset. Okay, good. So very important. Total annual gross household income. Holy cow. Limited credit history. Some people just don't even have a credit score. Look at this. Someone's calling the deal desk. Boom. Call you later. So limited credit history. Get some credit cards. Start establishing your credit. We can't help you. But you know what? That's a good question, Mr. Smith. We see that you don't have a credit history. Does your wife have a credit history? Yes, Chris, she does, but she doesn't work. It's okay. She can apply, and we can use total annual gross household income. Do you see a repetitive theme of today? Good. Recent delinquencies. Get them fixed. And then come back, right? So there's different things we can do. There's different things we can't do. But at least let's figure out why. Some of the outliers, mortgage lates, bankruptcies, late payments, charge-offs. The difficult deals that don't get done at your unsecured platform and your secured platform, we go to the deal desk and I take it to Joe and Steve and we see if we can get them a personal loan somewhere. Will they be getting a 7.99% 25-year loan? No, they will not. Oh, somebody else has called the deal desk. Alex, we're going to need to hire more people to manage the deal desk.
Yes, for sure.
Stephanie, would you like to come work at Improveify and manage the deal desk for me? He's like, yeah. Stephanie's like, in my spare time while I'm building an empire out here, sure. So first steps is check for errors. Incorrect can impact approvals, of course. Try another applicant. We've been talking about that the whole training today. Somebody with a stronger credit and use total annual gross household income. Maybe sometimes offering a lower loan amount. However, in your FNBO slice program, it'll always max approve you. So if you ask for 50 and it only approves you at 25, well, you're only getting 25. But Chris, I need 50. Fantastic. Have your wife apply and get the other 25 there. Boom. Mr. Smith can have 25 and Mrs. Smith can have 25. 2 loans, and they both use each other's total annual gross household income. Wow. Magic. That's the benefit, by the way, of not having an applicant co-applicant system. That's why it's a benefit. That's why it's a benefit to do it that way, because now you can have 2 applicants using everyone's total gross household income. Check the email, see why, then reach out to Susan Cheney. Susan Cheney's from FNBO. She can actually go in the portal to tell you why it got declined, and she'd like to work with you on that. Okay? Alternative financing options. Here's the waterfall. I'll say it very repetitive today, but it's okay because it's getting in your head now on the flow. Always use unsecured first. Then we try to use the equity in their house or a secured loan. Then we go to the deal desk to go to Joe and Steve, our mortgage division. That's the waterfall of getting somebody approved if they get declined. And if Joe and Steve can't help them, the deal can't get done. My favorite word in sales is next. N-E-X-T. And in the middle of the N and the T is X. They are now your ex-customer. You have done everything empathetically to help them. You've tried, deal desk, mortgage team, personal loans. At some point, you got to let them go. But here's some of the good news and within the bad news. There's probably no chance anybody's going to be able to, unfortunately, help them. They need to go get themselves helped. Okay, good. Other lending, buy deeper programs, personal loans. Joe and Steve helps with that. Secured loans, that's the improvify.com/high loan. HILOAN, that's your secured loan, your HELOC that we have where we use the equity in the house. Our credit scores start at 640 and go up from there. So if the person has a 475 or a 550, don't even take them there. Go right to the deal desk. We might be able to do a personal loan or reverse mortgage to help them if they're old enough. So that's a situation. Sometimes we do hybrid loans. Somebody needs 40,000, we get them 20,000 unsecured, we get them 20,000 secured. These are the combos that you have the ability to do. Positioning credit declines is a soft, not a hard no. While this option didn't work, let's explore other paths to help get your project done. That's your empathy. That's your script. Keep the conversation positive. Keep your chest up. Be proud, be confident, be solution focused. Please don't do this if you can see me. Make sure I don't roll over a dog. When they get a decline, don't do this. Don't crumble. Help. Stay up. Stay positive. Body posture. Oh, let's get in your email and see what they said. Why? Can your wife apply? Is the mother-in-law in the house? Can she apply? Like, let's be positive to try to help them. Hey, the unsecured didn't work. Let's see if we can use equity in your house. Sound good? Yes, cool. It's a soft credit pull. Apply now. 5 minutes. Oh, that didn't work. Hey, let's call the deal desk. Positive, positive, positive. Help, help, help. And at the end of this, 3-drop waterfall. If we can't get it done, we can't get it done. Excellent. Role play, handling a credit decline with confidence. I just said that, damn it. I'm ahead of the curve. I knew that I had a slide in here that spoke to this. Example of scripts. Now, we're not going to go through this whole thing, but I've created it for you so you can go and get the deck inside of school to share with your team. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I completely understand that this is the outcome that we were looking for. Let's take a step back and explore some more options. Unsecured, secured deal desk. Boom, 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 like what the conversation is. So what does this mean? I can't get financing at all? No. It's not what I'm saying at all. Let's see why we couldn't get you approved. Maybe you reach out to Susan, you check the email. See, these are the flows of the conversations that you want to have. So I'll send this to you so you can read the scripts. Just take the framework of this and create your own dialogue. I wanted you to at least have a framework of what you can train your team on so they understand how to say it empathetically to help keep pushing the project along. transitioning from an unsecured loan decline to a HELOC application, acknowledging the decline and keeping the conversation open. Step 1, step 2, step 3. But won't it take a long time to apply? No, that's the beauty of our secure loan solution, Mr. Smith. We do it right here at the point of sale at proofify.com/high loan. Click the QR code or click apply now. 5 minutes, soft credit pull approval. That way you don't have to go to the bank, sit in a lobby, schedule an appointment, and go back and forth for 60 to 90 days. Matter of fact, our secured loan solution doesn't even require an appraisal. Let's see if we can get you approved there. This is the conversation that you want to have moving forward with a customer if the unsecured doesn't work, and how we go into the secured loan application. Acknowledge, educate on why, address concerns, keep the project moving forward. And if it doesn't work here, that's when we call the deal desk. You're starting to get the flow of the waterfall here. I'm glad you're all here because your competitors aren't. Open-ended questions. Again, I'm not going to read all these. I create a lot of this information so you can go back to and reflect upon, so you can build it into your training thing. All right. This is when I open it up for, I keep these at about a half an hour. We're at 26 minutes after, so I'm right on schedule. Let's open this up for any Q&A on anything, whether it's pertaining to today's training or not. Let's do some Q&A. What's going on? What questions do you have?
My question is probably pretty new, Chris, or since I'm new, is probably something you may have already discussed. But um, when our guys get started with this, I'm assuming that those go into a link that we have for them for the application. I was watching some of the videos on creating our own financing page on our company website. Can we have it all built in there where they can start the application through our company financing page, and then it moves over to Improvify, or how does that work?
So if you're with FNBO, First National Bank of Omaha, each one of your particular reps will have a dynamic QR code and a link.
Okay.
There's a few different ways to do it, my man. We should probably do this one up, but this is a good topic. I like to create, if I'm doing you're talking about building a web page for a customer to apply.
Yeah, our web guys are doing a finance page based on the one you guys did in one of the videos.
Yeah,
So I gave them that
the
framework.
reason why I like that format is I want to collect the information, name, email, phone. Then I want to connect live, and then I want to send them the link. And the reason why I don't, now look, some people may disagree with me. It's okay. I'm not perfect. But the reason why I don't like to have application finance links on websites is this. Sometimes people freak out when they go to apply for lending and it asks for a social security number. Whether they're comfortable or not, and they haven't talked to anybody, if they abandon cart and don't finish the application, we're going to lose the lead, the customer, and everything. I would rather connect with the customer with a form where it says apply now. I got their information, and somebody can call the customer and say, hey, Mr. Smith, we see that you're interested in financing. I'm going to send you the link right now. But listen, tell me a little bit about your project. We haven't met yet. Oh man, we've had 6 roof companies over here. It's really expensive. We see that you offer financing. This is fantastic. Yes, it is. Hey, listen, when can Steve come over? 3 or 5 today be better, or tomorrow between 4 and 6? Collect the information and send them the link. Then you own the data, so you can love on them and nurture the relationship and meet them and set up the appointment and then send them the finance link. If they push back and say, look, man, I just want to get the proof for financing. Not a problem. It's in your inbox right now. At least you got their data. So that's why I like to do it that way.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Data is diamonds, because I watch people abandon cart syndrome all day long. They go and put stuff in their Amazon box and they don't buy it because they think their wife's going to be mad at them. Like, collect the information, connect, convert, close, send them the link. Anybody else?
Chris, any idea why I wouldn't be able to set my stage funding parameters within the Slice portal?
under the user management, it's not in there.
Yeah, it's not giving me the option to let it know what I want my preferences to be.
Are 3 options showing up?
No.
How long has Reformed Roofing been in business?
4 years.
Yep. Call
Oh, that Stacy lady or
nope, Allison Earlywine or Susan Cheney.
okay.
Over 3 years, you'll have 3 or 4 options to choose from.
Okay.
But on that point, let's talk about it. So if you get 50-50 stage funding, get that 50% up front at the point of sale, get the other 50% at completion.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a question in the chat.
I don't see anything. I'm just seeing Jeff's note taker. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Okay, cool. Thank you. I wasn't seeing everything. Now I am. Does the person applying have to be on the title of the home? Yes. For unsecured and secured. Yes. For secured financing, at least one person applying on title. Yes.
Can you not do unsecured financing with someone like a family member that doesn't live there?
No.
Okay.
Somebody's got to be attached to the house.
Got it.
You can do this though. This is cool. You can use total annual gross household income of people in the home. So the DTI should not be an issue under $50,000 where it's stated.
Got it.
Yep. No, they got it. If that was the situation, it would just be called a personal loan. Like if my neighbor really liked me a lot and they're like, hey, Chris, we see that you need a new air conditioner and it's 10 grand. We like you a lot, man. We're going to go get a personal loan for you and give you the money. And my deal desk mortgage services guys can do personal loans as well. Interest rates are high. But it is what it is. Awesome. Good. Well, I appreciate everybody being here. As a reminder, this will be recorded and the deck is going to be put over into School. If you don't have access to School, reach out to Alex at Improvify.com. He'll get the invitation to you. Please share it with your team. That's where our university is for more training and all this good stuff. And we will help you all later. So thanks for joining. I'm going to record this, plop it over into School. I appreciate you all being here. Have a blessed day.
All right, guys, take care.
Bye, y'all.